Looking back at the specifications, before the non-conformance took hold, if I had used my discernment from day one, instead of sacrificing my own supply, let's rewrite the protocol. Of the start, back in February date, I should've checked the baseline before it was too late. When you rode up in that red Jeep or borrowed from the past, I should've known a structure built on debt could never last. Instead of giving life to a space that was already dead, I should've trusted the friction and walked away instead. I wouldn't have shared my wisdom with the shallow, empty soul, trying to bring the light to make a dark place whole. I should've known the expiration date had already passed. No amount of patience makes a counterfeit layout last. If I hadn't given life to what was meant to end, I wouldn't be standing here trying to make the pieces bend. I should have forgiven me first before I gave away my share. Save my own essence from a space that didn't care. No self-sacrificing just to make sure you were fed. I should've walked the path where my own vision led. I would've kept my peace, never let the layout fold. If I kept my heart within the sovereign world I hold. By the time October came, I let you rearrange the floor. Brought your heavy baggage right through my open door. Inside it felt so chill. You made the clock stand still while outside you were drafting a resource draining bill. If I had set the boundary, check the tactical design, I wouldn't have let your chaos cross into my steady line. I wouldn't have offered me when my own reserves were low, feeding an ungrateful space that had nowhere left to grow. I should've known the expiration date had already passed. No amount of patience makes a counterfeit layout last. If I hadn't given life to what was meant to end, I wouldn't be standing here trying to make the pieces bend. I should have forgiven me first before I gave away my share. Save my own essence from a space that didn't care. No self-sacrificing just to make sure you were fed. I should've walked the path where my own vision led. I would've kept my peace, never let the layout fold. If I kept my heart within the sovereign world I hold. At that park shelter, birthday sitting by the picnic bench, singing both the X's should've caused the gears to wrench. When I sat there in the silence, hidden right in plain sight, I should've packed my energy and stepped into the light. Instead of staying for the 6 months just to watch the line, I should've executed the exit on my own divine time. I gave away my life to a dead and empty space, trying to place a value where there was no saving grace. But there are zero regrets, even though the bridge was burned. Every single non-conformance is a beautiful lesson learned. I gave too much of me to a place that couldn't comprehend, but the inspector found the root cause right at the bitter end. I don't seek your forgiveness, I changed the way it's said. I forgive myself for the path that I was led. In April 2020, when the secret life was born, and the trip to Ocean Reef left the fabric fully torn. When the pitch for the festival came out of her mouth, I saw the whole alignment spinning directly south. My intuition shouted no when I finally held the floor, but I should've used that key to lock the outer door. If I had closed the audit when the first effect was clear, the storm of that tornado never would've come near. I should have forgiven me first before I gave away my share. Save my own essence from a space that didn't care. No self-sacrificing just to make sure you were fed. I should've walked the path where my own vision led. I would've kept my peace, never let the layout fold. If I kept my heart within the sovereign world I hold. No more self-sacrificing for an ungrateful space. The data has been indexed, I reclaim my place. Beautiful lessons learned.